How to meal prep with little time. I'm sorry, let me put on a shirt. And that's better. Hey, I'm Matt from MattLaneFitness. Probably one of the most common responses that I get about meal prepping is that people don't have time for it. And what I say to that is you have to figure out how to fit it into your schedule. I've done meal prep videos before where I'm in the kitchen and I'm cooking everything and I take all this time to do it, but I wanted to give it to you how I do it when I'm short on time. I'm gonna give it to you as raw as it is. Like, look, this is real life, okay? It's not pretty, but it's real. I just wanna show you how you can meal prep even if you have to leave the house. And even if you don't wanna do it all in one day, because I just do it in little batches of time. And I'm showing you how I go about my day. I have education to do today, I gotta wash the dogs, I gotta run errands, I have videos to edit, I have all sorts of stuff to do. On top of, I truly do need to cook for myself and my wife because we're out of food. If you really want to meal prep and you're trying to figure out how you can squeeze it in, this video is for you. I'm gonna be cooking breakfast, also dinner and lunch. So there's this thing that I've talked about before called passive cooking, and I don't think I made it up, but I also don't know if it's a thing. Anyway, the point is that I set a timer, I let these cook, and I come back when the timer goes off. This allows me time to go check emails or to fold clothes or edit videos, whatever I need to do. Use these little cues like this timer, that way you don't have to really think about it. It's passive, kinda. So I just keep setting the timer until they're done. I flip them till they're done. And then that buys me time to go do whatever I need to do. So the other eggs are pretty much done. This stove is so hot. I have to step over my assistant. Lily. Okay, so I've talked about it before and having a rice cooker and how much time that it saves. Another name for it is a lifesaver. All 5 flavors. 3 cups of rice. 6 cups of water. Perfect rice every time. Now, here's the critical moment. Power button, white rice. And that's it. That's all you gotta do. It'll beep and turn itself to warm. So even if you have to leave the house, it's safe to leave it on. This thing was 30 bucks and worth every single penny. All right, so check this out. I poured a total of, for 12 eggs in this bad boy. For me, that's gonna be 3 days worth of eggs. If you don't have the time for basic nutrition for your health, then you need to reevaluate your priorities. I think people overestimate how much time it truly takes to meal prep. If you keep it basic, real basic, it's much faster than you would think. Because if you notice throughout this video, I'm not flambeing anything or searing it. I don't have crazy ingredients. This is the most basic ingredients, which is the best way to eat. And you can sprinkle in snacks throughout the week, or you can season these eggs in a certain way, or put some cheese on top of it like my wife does every morning. This just beeped. It's done. It is time for me to go do the webinar. I'm just gonna leave the kitchen as it is. I am gonna put these eggs in the fridge. Okay, so my webinar's done. Now, it's time to get cooking again. Eggs. 2, 3, 12, 1, 2, 8, 9. Breakfast is done. But what if you gotta leave the house? You put everything that's perishable up in the fridge, and you leave the house, and then come back and continue cooking. right, I'm done with my errands. Back to cooking. Now it's time for some beef. It's what's for dinner. This is a 90-10 ground chuck. Slap it in there. Turn it on medium heat. Stir this bad boy with a timer of every 3-4 minutes. Just keep stirring till it's browned. Now, while this is cooking, I'm going to wash the dogs. They look like they're being marched to concentration camps. Come on, bro. Come on. Get in there. Get your butt in there. Come on. So, probably not the most sanitary thing, but just got done washing one dog. I'm gonna go stir the meat. Don't act like you don't like it. You like it. It's been another 5 minutes. Coming back to stir. Yes, I washed my hands. Back to the dogs. Come on, Lily. Lily, come on, get out of there. Okay, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Come on, get out of the way. No, but get. See, it's not that hard to juggle at all. It's fine. I gotta go running with Holden and there he is.
Let's go.
And I gotta shoot a video with him. I'm gonna let that brown and I'm gonna throw it in the fridge. We're gonna go run. I'm gonna pick this up tomorrow, okay? See you tomorrow. And it's tomorrow. But wait a minute, this just goes to show that this takes way too long. Well, what my point was of course this is going to take time, but it doesn't have to all be done in one block. If you find yourself even too busy to put it in Tupperware, you can just have it in this big vat. And then as the week goes, you can just pour in each night or each meal or the day before. Let's get back to it. So chances are that I'm probably gonna have some leftover, so I just wanna get this into some Tupperware, that way I can free this pan up, because that will allow me to only dirty one pan rather than two. Big old block of meat. I'm just gonna put this in the fridge for now. With the ingredients that I already have cooked, I pull those out and start putting in Tupperware. And it's time to stir. I'm gonna start out with the meat and I'm gonna weigh each one out. You don't have to weigh it out, but this is going to save you money. Cost effective because you're not wasting it. You know that you need 4 ounces or 5 ounces or whatever of meat. You're getting that every time. It's also going to get you closer to your actual goals. So if you are watching your calories, if you're watching your macros, very precise here, and you always know what you're pulling out of the freezer. Start the scale up and then re-zero it. Then I'm going to put 4 ounces of meat. Meals made. I'm about to slap some of the tops on them and get them in the freezer. So that's it. I'm done cooking. I won't have to cook for another 2 weeks, and I'm super excited about that. Look, if you want your fridge and your freezer to look like this, you have to make time for this. I highly encourage you to use these methods and get at it. This is how to meal prep with little time. If you watched all the way to the end, I truly appreciate your time. If you would like to help me, please like, comment, or subscribe, or all of them. I'm trying to grow on this platform, and that's how I can do it. You don't have to be perfect at this meal prepping thing. Just try to be better than yesterday. Every day. Sleepyhead. Oh, Lily. Oh, Lily. High five. Yes, that dog.